Look, trying to get out the city, I ain't trying out the city. They don't get it though, they don't really feel me though. Yeah, cause I don't put no guns in my video. Waiting on me to go, well, here it go. In the coupe getting hot.
I think the concept of this podcast for me and the direction that I really wanted to go with it was I wanted to create a safe space where I can invite people on, or, I could just share different topics and different ideas, and it could be expressed freely without any judgment or without anybody, really being judgmental towards your opinion or your ideas or the way that you express yourself and how you feel. I really was dealing with, a lot personally. I hate to be judged. I hate judgmental people. And I had a hard time dealing with the intellectual world and people, having an opinion on everything and feeling like they have to have so much access to you and who you are as a person. Who you are. It's so hard today to be who you are and to express yourself in the world because so many people have so many different things to say about it. And, you get judged on every little thing. And I became really closed off and really didn't fulfill, my purpose and the things that I need to really fulfill because I really worried about a lot of people's opinions and how they felt about me and the way that they looked at me. And it slowed down my process. I'm still dealing with it, but I had to get in a place where I was just okay with just being me and being who I am and being myself because, I call myself a creative. People who are like me, I call them creatives. I think everybody has a creative aspect for themselves of who they can be and what they can achieve. And there's so many things that I love to do and that I wanted to do that I wasn't achieving because I was so scary. I was so scared. I was so fearful of what someone had to say about my project, or someone had to say about me singing. Someone had to say about me wanting to dance. It was just like, I had to stop overthinking and get out of my own head and stop being fearful. I think something that really made me get out of my own way was hearing, the late great Nipsey Hussle say, if I was to speak to my old self, the thing that I would tell my old self is to be more fearless. And I had to speak that over myself a lot because I didn't know how to step outside of myself to be myself. So this podcast isn't the greatest yet. And I will say yet, it's not the greatest yet, I still want to do other things, but you have to start somewhere. And that's why I had to tell myself, it's okay that your project isn't, all together, and it's okay that it isn't perfect. I like things a certain way. My hair, my nails, everything has to be perfect. And I think that also, says a lot about myself, but I guess also it says, I want people to see me as perfect, but no one is perfect. So you have to deal with the cards that are drawn to you. So in this podcast, I named this podcast The Hideout. So welcome to The Hideout, you guys. You will be hearing more of my voice. You will be hearing more of your girl, 𝖍𝖎𝖔𝖚𝖙, a lot. This is just, first season, first episode. But I called it mainly The Hideout because it's a hideout for me. I can talk and express anything that I want to express, say anything that I need to say without being judged, without being casted out into the world, or without anybody judging me on what I have to say. It's my free space. So, welcome to The Hideout, episode 1, season